Hi folks, this is Paco. How are you doing? I hope you are doing great. I had a few questions from friends and requests asking about the wiring of this pretty violent Telecaster. I'm gonna explain to you, this is like a standard Telecaster 3-position sounding Tele. But it can also sound like a Strat or very close to it. So I'm gonna explain to you what I did to this here. And I always used just the bridge pickup. I always used the Tele sounds. I never used any other sound, and mainly the bridge pickup. So here what I got is the bridge, the typical 3-position Telecaster, bridge and neck, right? And I'll show you how it sounds quickly. At the bridge pickup, it's just a typical twangy Tele sound. Right? Then I got the middle position, which is both pickups in parallel. And then the neck position. Alright, so in my volume pot, I install a push-pull. Also in my tone pot, push-pull, like I bought from All Parts. Alright, they are 250 kilo ohms linear push-pull pots. Alright, like this one. I don't know if you can see in the camera. This is how it looks like. So it's basically a normal pot, but with double switching there. It's like 6-pin, and that's the switching. So when you pull it, this switches off and on, right? I installed 2 of them, one for the tone and another one for the volume. What it does, the volume one is a brightness switch that you already know. I'm using a 001 capacitor, .001 capacitor for brightness, and that gives me extra spank when I want to cut through the mix when I'm playing live in a live band situation, drums and bass. This could be my normal sound on the bridge. And then if I want to cut through it when it's loud, I can pull it out, and then I get extra brightness. Also for chords, it's very handy when you have something like this playing the middle position. If you pull it up, get that extra spank that sometimes you needed to cut through the mix and make it more spanky, if you like, or whatever you want to call it. All right, and nothing fancy, but it's just a really handy thing to have. And then on the tone pot, I install this switch that what it does is converts the neck pickup in out of phase. So it just reverses the poles. So just the neck pickup. So if I use the neck pickup out of phase along with the bridge pickup in phase, you get the very close sounds to the Strat guitar. So it's pretty convincing. I'm gonna show you just the normal sound, Telecaster sound. In the middle position, then if I put the neck pickup out of phase, I get that sound, that Strat sound. Which is very close. This is what I want me to play. very convincing, very close to a Strat. I never use that sounds unless that is just for a laugh. When I got in the audience, like Strat friends, just for a laugh, I play some stuff like sounding like a Strat and just to make them laugh. But normally never play. Sometimes it's very handy to have it when you play rhythm or funk or whatever. This kind of sound, you know, like. And if you play with the normal sound, it's a big difference. So this is a different world. Also, if you just use the neck pickup out of phase, it just gives you a bit of extra brightness, sounds a bit more acoustic. This is the neck pickup by itself in phase. Then if you pull up the brightness and the out of phase sound, you get a bit of more brightness than with in phase sounds. So it's a lot of fun to have these extra sounds without modifying the look of the good old Telecaster, which I love so much. And it's just a fun thing to have, just the Strat sound in the same guitar. Anyway, I'm gonna leave you here the schematics for the Strat sound. I forgot to mention that I use a capacitor and a resistor in series when I get out of phase. So the resistor, what it does is just let's say just cuts off the highest frequencies to make it sound a bit more like a Strat responsing pickup. And the capacitor is just to get that tone, is the right capacitor to get that Strat sound out of the neck pickup, or as close as I can hear, really. So I hope you like it. I'm gonna leave you here the schematics in the screen, and I hope you have so much fun. Happy Tele Tuesday, you all the best.